Welcome back to the channel, Survivors. Power Rangers Wave 2 is officially upon us here in ASA. So in today's video, let's dive in, check out everything you need to know about this, and let's decide, is it worth your $10? Alrighty, so once you're officially in-game, if you open up your inventory, you head to the cosmetics section. From here on the right-hand side, you'll have item cosmetics or apply cosmetics. Make sure you're on apply, and then from down here, you've got two different options. Or I guess I have three, but I have the Wave 1, which is the first Power Rangers wave, and then we have the Wave 2 options, which are going to be right here. As you can see, we've got the 6 different player skins, we have the 6 different weapon skins, and then we also have the 4 different creature skins. So taking a look at the Survivor skins here first, let's check out the Green Ranger. Let's go ahead and watch the Morphin time here. Check it out. Looks pretty cool. So first up here, we've got the Green Ranger skin, as you can see here displayed on me. Looks very similar to the other colored Rangers, just obviously the Green Ranger himself. And next up here, we have the White Ranger, as we can see here, which I think looks really cool. I love all the little details that they've added into this one. It really does feel like the costume that they had inside of the show. And then as a child, this was actually my favorite Ranger, and I dressed up, I believe, for Halloween several different years in a row, for this Ranger. But again, I think it looks really cool. Next up here, we have Alpha 5 for your Survivor skin, which again, I think looks really cool. This is probably going to be a close second here coming into the White Ranger for me. I think overall they did a really good job with all the little small details, and it does obviously cater to your player's size, which I think does look really awesome. It's also important to note that there is an animation on the eyes, on the head, which I think is really awesome. It's just a nice little TLC touch that they've added to the overall skin. Next up, we have Putty skin, as you can see here, which again, I think looks really funny and creative. I think that I'm probably going to end up rocking this one quite often when I play on servers, just because of how ridiculous it looks here. You can see the spandex material really stretching around the belly here of my character creation, but I think it does look really good, and the amount of detail they have put into these is really awesome. I'm excited to see how people utilize them throughout the game, especially on things like official servers or official PvP. Next up, we have the famous Goldar, man. They did not showcase Goldar at all in the sneak peek preview for the Power Rangers collaboration, but Goldar is actually here, and I would say they've done a fantastic job with providing his overall outfit and costume here for the collaboration. They do have the wings featured on the back, even though the wings aren't always featured in the TV series. But either way, here we've got Goldar, and we do also have Goldar's sword as a sword skin in the game. And on top of Goldar, we also have Rita, as we can see here. Once again, I think they did a really good job with providing the level of detail that we would expect to see on Rita's costume. I think overall it looks really good. I love the staff as well. The detail on that thing is super cool. I'm not quite exactly sure what's going on here with the bust on Rita. It does look super duper funny, but I think overall, I think it looks really nice. And once again, man, I got to give them props for its scaling with the character size really well. And last but not least, we have the Lord Zed here when it comes to Survivor skins. Man, this one looks really creepy. I will state that I obviously know that it's a direct replication from the TV series, but I don't know, something about the muscles and the brain showing just looks super weird and kind of creeps me out here in ARK Survival Ascended. But overall, I think, like I said, they've done a really good job with keeping it a one-to-one from what you would see inside of the show. I didn't really see anything too off-putting, but this is going to be the last of the Survivor costumes that we get for the Wave 2 of the Power Rangers collaboration. And now moving on to the Zord skins here. The very first one, we have the White Tiger Zord, which this one goes on to the Thyla, as you can see placed here. I think it looks really cool. It doesn't really have too many of animations. You can see the standard bite animation and then the run animation from the Thyla, but that's going to be what it looks like. Next up here, we have the Titanosaur skin, which this one's for the Bronto. Again, just as big as the Bronto, as you would expect. This one is massive, and I do think it looks really cool. It does have a little bit of animation when it comes to whipping the tail or stomping the feet, but outside of that, I didn't really notice anything too crazy as far as, animations that the skin provides. Again, as you would expect, it's as slow as a Bronto. It's just simply a reskin for the Bronto in the game, but I do think it looks really cool, and all the little levels of detail, once again, they did a really good job with providing the detail directly from the animated show. Now, next up, we have the Dragon Zord. This one's for the Giga. Now, for me personally, this is honestly actually my favorite when it comes to the special animations that it actually provides. With this one here, instead of actually doing a bite animation like the Giga does, it actually does the tail whip animation for the Dragon Zord. So again, really super duper cool here. I love this skin overall, probably my favorite out of the creature skins that they provided here with Wave 2. And lastly, for the creature skins, we have the Mega Zord, and now this one is provided for the mech inside of the game. Now we can see here I've got a mech standing here. You can see that it does function around. You can actually, fly into the air with it, and you can even shoot the laser beam from it, which again I think looks really, really cool. But I want to tell you guys a secret. Did you know you can actually spawn this exact same skin for the Mega Mech? Yeah, that's right. The limited time that you can get the Mega Mech, you could also apply the Mega Zord skin. Dude, check this out, man. This guy is massive. I've tried spawning him in a couple of times and he just gets stuck over and over again, but he does function just like the Mega Zord does. It does only last a limited amount of time, but you can apply the Mega Zord skin, dude, which I think looks absolutely awesome here on Extinction. And there you go, survivors. That wraps up everything you need to know about the Power Rangers collaboration, and for your 10 bucks, what you guys are getting. Now, as far as my personal opinion, I think this Wave 2 is better than Wave 1. I obviously love the White Ranger the best out of all of the colored Rangers, so the first pack isn't really that appealing to me compared to this one, and same thing for the Zord skins. I think the Zords here are way better, and maybe it's just because I'm biased because I love the mech skin or, the Dragon Zord skin compared to, obviously the skins we've got in Wave 1, but nevertheless here, I think when it comes to 10 bucks, it's a pretty good pack, and I think that if you're going to buy one of these two, I would recommend buying Wave 2, the newest one, versus buying the Wave 1 version, unless you just wanted a specific Ranger skin from the first pack. But in general, guys, I think when it comes to is it worth the $10, it's really subjective to the individual. They're just cosmetic skins. They don't really do anything else, and there's limited functionality. There's not a whole lot of animations or extra animations that they provided with this, cosmetic Wave 2 from Wave 1. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not really necessary, but I think if you like Power Rangers and you would like to run around in the game playing as a Power Ranger, well, then there you go, 10 bucks. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and don't forget to follow me on all of my socials because I will be doing some giveaways here for some codes for this Power Ranger Waves 2 collaboration. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one.